because this is a great team. They've been ranked #1 much of the season. And what a battle we have here.
For the last 8 weeks, they have been on top. For the first time in the history of this tournament, a non-West Coast team comes in as the team to beat.
And it's just like the start of game 1. Set out to Ricks, looks like it's higher than he's expecting it, so he's slowing down rather than accelerating into his approach. He gets blocked by Murray.
The other storyline we've been tracking is the play of the middles. And so far in the match, the Penn State middles with 15 kills. And none yet for Pepperdine in the middle.
And the other thing to follow, both lineups and servers are exactly the same as in game 1. The coach is not doing anything where we call it spinning the dial, changing who the first server is, or changing the lineup at all.
Max Holt with the kill, 2-1 Penn State.
It's like sorry, Beth. It's like a carbon copy of game 1, setting Holt right off the bat.
They answered the question, too, of how would they handle a deficit for just the 3rd time this year after losing game 1. And they respond by fighting off the 2 game points. And there is the first kill of the match for a Pepperdine middle.
A rare kill there. That's not something you have to worry about a lot as an opponent of Pepperdine. They're really, the 3 guys, their guns are all outside hitters. Carroll on the right, and then Ricks and Schleppenbach on the left.
Carroll into the net. Penn State with the early lead here in game 3. Murray serving. Winder looking to Ricks. Del Valle is there defensively, all the way cross court. The tip from Anderson, popped up by Hulse. Back row Carroll. 3 blockers keep it alive for Penn State. The back set to Anderson, that's turned away. Del Valle now doing some setting. Punched over with the right hand by the lefty Schweitzer.
3 times this play, Murray doing a great job of getting it to his libero to make the set. I like that play.
Hulse tried to set Ricks. And Penn State called for the net violation.
That's what coaches will call high volleyball IQ. Murray, 3 times the first ball came to him, so he puts it in the perfect position. The setter cannot, Del Valle cannot overhand set the ball unless he's behind the 10-foot line. Murray put it to 11 or 12 feet, 3 out of 3 times. Great ball control.
Anderson gets it back and gets the kill. Turns to Murray and says, hey, my fault for making you run so far for my errant pass, but they made up for it.
Well, we joke sometimes as outside hitters, like, you shank the ball just so you can get the set for sure. Like, that was Murray's only option. Give it to me.
Anderson now serving. With a 4-3 lead. Winder goes to Schleppenbach. Bardic Del Valle. Back row. Anderson long. Did he get the touch? Yes, he did.
And right now, Murray doing a nice job of going to the guy that really helped them win offensively in game 2. Give him his sets. You've got a hot shooter in basketball. He needs to take his shots. In volleyball, you need to set the hot hitter. 17 kills now for Anderson. Carroll lost his footing and still able to make the play. That should be a new part of the Pepperdine offense. He made it look like he had no swing at all. Watch right here. Oh, I'm not even up. Now I am. The layup approach. Normally hitters jump off 2 feet. He jumped off 1. No blockers. The easiest kill of the night. Left hand across the body for that kill. Murray waits on it. Flips it. Couldn't put it down. Carroll there defensively. Now Schleppenbach with the quick counter. And Penn State again, trouble at the net. The block into the net there, Schlepp, and that just kills the coach to watch that because Schleppenbach did not have a good swing at the ball. Give your defense an opportunity to play it, but once the block touches the net, got to be called dead. Service error by Hulse. Penn State's middles were quiet in the semis, relied heavily on their outsides, and so today part of the strategy is to make them more effective, and they have done that. 15 kills and 9 blocks. Schleppenbach down the line. Murray covers. The bump from Anderson. Free ball now for Pepperdine. Winder looking to Carroll down the line. Wow, this is so fun to watch. These guys just crushing the ball. It's a very different thing than what we got to see at the women's finals. Stanford against Penn State when Penn State won last December. Women get more rallies, great ball control, but when they just crush the ball like this, very few rallies. Nice up by Grubbs there.
63 miles an hour on that last kill from Carroll, and now Anderson out of the back. And this time it's Pepperdine a little overzealous at the net.
Exactly. They struggle so hard, the blockers, to stop Carroll or Schleppenbach or Anderson on the other side. It's like they're trying to do too much, and they end up contacting the net.
Schweitzer serves. Runs the pass to Winder. The quick to Hulse in the middle. Schweitzer with the one-handed dig. Schleppenbach off speed for the kill.
Boy, I'm really surprised Stauffer wasn't able to take some kind of a swing at that play. Standing at the 3-foot line, and he puts it over easily instead. Nice adjustment later in that play by Schleppenbach. Again, a hit he wasn't positioned perfectly for, makes a good choice to keep it in.
10 kills now for JD. Ties it at 7 here in game 3. We're even at 1 game apiece. Best 3 of 5. Oh. Carroll just pushed it right into the block and out.
Well, I'm a little surprised that not only did he push it, he was holding that ball a long time. The referee could have called a timeout on that one.
That is now 24 kills from the junior. 6-7 out of Australia. Murray looking to Anderson, and another solo rejection for Carroll.
And what happened there, Carroll knew that he has a rarely used Stauffer. Watch Carroll come in here, sneak in there. Stauffer, number 15 across the net, doesn't get many sets. Carroll does it, makes a great choice and sneaks in there. Anderson might have probably thought that's going to be wide open, and there's the block.
Yeah, that was a great look at how the other two jumped with Holt, and Carroll waited because he knew who was coming behind.
Exactly. Stauffer for Penn State gets very few sets, so Carroll can release and help on other options as a blocker.
Down 1 now, Penn State serving. Winder looks to Ricks for the kill.
I'm still trying to figure out, that set was a little inside for Ricks. Ricks making a nice save on that. He was hitting a faster, a lower trajectory set 2 nights ago, and for much of the postseason here. I don't know why they've slowed it down a little. He does best when he's really running in fast.
Holt got that one around the block for the kill. Max now with 8 kills on the night.
And that time, Carroll could not help on the block because Anderson was in front of him, so Holt can turn it that way.